What is going on, mother truckers? We're chilling today. You know, we talked off camera. We got some other trucker subscribers here.
Let's go.
I couldn't believe that you guys rock with what we are doing. So I saw you here and I go, what the heck are you guys doing here today? So what's your name? What's your name?
First name Jonathan. I'm a former flatbed trucker. I decided, listen, man, I gotta focus on the health of my fellow drivers. We're a brotherhood, so this is what we're doing out here. My name's Jonathan. Sorry, I just answered your question and then just kept going.
We're freestyling and we're going, man. And so, who's this beautiful person behind you?
This is my lovely wife. Her name is Samaris, but we'll call her Sam for short, you know, so people don't butcher her name.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, she's my co-pilot, my co-driver right here. Yeah.
I love that. So let's talk about the driving aspect first. Okay.
All right, yeah.
So, what were you doing and why did you think that you needed trucking in your life? You know, at that point, what were you doing at that time?
All right, well, it all started with, because the outbreak started, you know, the coronavirus, it nuked a lot of people's careers, including mine. Like,
what were you doing?
I got laid off. I was doing an Amazon job, trucking, well, not trucking, but like driving their vans.
Yes.
And it was for a vendor for Amazon, and they laid me off. So I was like, man, what am I gonna do? So I'm researching, and I'm like, guess what? Trucking's not dead. So I went online, saw your videos. I was like, listen, this guy's got the keys. Let me take some notes.
look at this guy, man.
And so I was like, yeah. I'm like, let me get my CDL permit. Let's just get this thing going. And I signed up for a trucking job at Wilson initially, and they trained me and taught me how to drive a truck. And I eventually left Wilson because OTR, you know, being gone 3 weeks, and I have 2 kids. It was a lot. So found another gig. It was a flatbed gig, a weekly gig, where I was home weekly, and I was doing it for a few months. I was like, oh man, I'm loving this. Asian Mind was right, man. Trucking's where it's at. You're gonna get your money. You're gonna pay your bills, take care of your family.
Yes.
Yeah.
So from that, you know, what are you doing now? And some people might be able to learn some stuff because I'm looking like you guys got some kind of cool little hustle. I don't want to call it hustle, but life is a hustle, right?
Yeah, we doing our thing, man.
So what are you doing right now?
All right, so I'm driving, I'm saving up money, and I'm like, man, you know, I love truck driving, but working for the man, I need to go owner-operator. So I researched box trucking companies, and I was like, I think I might be able to do that, at least to get my feet wet and then move up to semis. So I moved out of the flatbed, got myself a box truck, I'm getting my authority started, all that stuff. I'm right in the middle of it all. I said, let me be an entrepreneur, start my own business. Now this thing here, this is a health and wellness company for truck drivers. Okay, so I also decided to start a health and wellness company. I said to myself, I'm like, man, truck drivers aren't a healthy bunch, man. I was one of y'all, so I know. It's hard because going to truck stop, you can't find healthy alternatives, healthy things to eat. So I was like, hey, let me help my brothers out, you know? Let me sell them some products that can help them give themselves a boost in their health and wellness.
What the hell are we looking at?
All right, so we got all kinds of stuff out here, all right? Yeah. So we got NRG, which is a energy pill. It's all natural, organic, completely healthy. We got a liquid multivitamin, so instead of popping, you know, these one-a-day mins filled with all kinds of chemicals, we thought, hey, all natural, liquid multivitamin, easy to take. Take it first thing in the morning and gives you a boost through that 11-hour drive, because we all know it's a long drive.
Yeah, definitely.
We got meal replacements.
Dang,
we got
you guys doing it all.
Instant coffee, instant tea. This is like our most famous product right here. It's an instant tea that keeps you, you know, flowing naturally.
Yes.
Yeah, all that good stuff. So
overall, man, I'm excited for you because you're doing something, and it's one of those things where, you know, there's one topic I want to bring up. While you're trucking out there, mother truckers, man, you better get yourself some side hustles. Everything in life is a hustle. You driving the truck, you got free time, you need to make things happen.
Yeah.
So I love to see someone, you know, find trucking, find something out of it, find something they love, and then find a niche that they think they could provide which truck drivers. It's hard to get really healthy supplements and foods and things like that.
Absolutely,
so
yeah.
From that,
absolutely.
I'm telling you, being on the road, right?
Yep.
It kind of opens up your mind to things that
you got a lot of time to think, man.
I
got a lot of time to think.
I tell you. That's
so
what's
use
up.
that time productively.
Yeah.
That's
That's
absolutely.
good, man. So any advice for people that are truck drivers themselves that are thinking they want to be an entrepreneur and build other businesses as well while they're driving?
Well, I would say don't keep yourself in a box. Yeah, trucking is great, and you know, you can work there for 10, 20 years if you want to. That's certainly an option because there's money there. But don't let that be your only option. While you're driving out there, listen to some podcasts. Think of ways to expand. You know, think of multiple income streams, because we're out here to give our family some generational wealth, not just wealth for 10, 20 years. So I would say just keep thinking of ways to make money, you know?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And you know, I know Wifey's on the phone over here.
Yeah.
And when Wifey get on, I want to ask her a question. You know, definitely how you guys kind of make this work, you know what I mean?
All right.
You know, I always tell you mother truckers, man, support from your significant other is extremely important in any hustle you have, in trucking, in whatever you want to do. So, I mean, what is it like having a strong partner, man? How did that work out for you? What was that like in your life?
All right, well, let me tell you, being single in trucking is one thing, but having a family in trucking, it's like a totally different ball game. If you don't have that support at home, it's like Asian Maya said in some of his videos, your best friend snatching up your wife because she don't support you. She's not all in. So she's like, I don't like him trucking. I'm lonely. You know, you got to have that support. Discuss it with your wife. Discuss it with your kids if you have kids, because without them being out there, man, you don't know what's going on at home. So I thank Sam, my wife Sam, for supporting my decision. We talked.
Hey, look at that smile. She'd like to hear that.
It was tough because we have 2 kids, so you know, and they're toddlers. They're not like 7, 8, 10 years old.
Yeah,
they're toddlers, so they require constant attention.
Right.
And she handled them both, and it was not always easy, but she handled it. She said, "Hey, baby, make that money and come home when you're ready to come home."
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
So that's gonna give you the courage while them wheels are turning out there. That's gonna give you that motivation to say, "Oh, listen, my wife, my kids are back home. They're counting on this money. They're counting on my support." That's just gonna keep you propelling you forward, and eventually, you know, you'll use that as motivation to get out the truck and start your own business so that you can be with them.
Hey, I love that. I love that. And so, get in here, Superwoman.
All right.
Get in here. Come on now. You know.
Yeah, get out.
You better stop. You guys better be together. You know, a lot of people that are on the road these days is flip-flopping. Sometimes the man's on the road, sometimes the woman's on the road, and the man gotta be the support and do this, do that, right? What was it like just being the one that was at home taking care of business? You're running a business yourself, and your man being on the road. What was that like?
Well, I'll tell you, it was extremely tough. I give single mothers out there all the props in the world, because when he left, I knew I didn't have my better half there for me to support me, to help me change the kids, take care of the kids, and I had a full-time job. I was a mechanic at United Rentals. I was a diesel tech. I've been a diesel tech for like 7 years. So I would come home from work, you know, pick them up at daycare, drop them off at daycare before work, cook meals, you know, and I needed him, but I knew he was out there for us, to take care of us, to propel us forward. So while he was out there, I was supporting him. I would call him all the time because I need to make sure. I know it's a lonely road, so I didn't need anybody snatching up my husband either. So, you know, it was tough, but we knew that we had a goal in mind, that we wanted to become entrepreneurs, and eventually he got out the truck. Now we have a box trucking business and this, and I have a beauty salon too with my mom's. So it's a lot of.
You can fix trucks. You guys are. I'm telling you,
I'm his maintenance team out here. So.
I'm telling you,
we're working hard. Yeah, we working hard.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Overall, you know, shout outs to anyone out there. Let them know right now.
So.
This is I mean, our personal business. Trucker,
shout out anything you want to shout out.
We're Trucker Life Changes. We're on Instagram. You can see us at Trucker Life Changes, all one word. Shout out to Asian Mai, my man. got me into trucking and got me here. So shout out to him. And
a little shout out to Box Truck Prince because he helped educate us too with the DOT stuff. We love watching his videos and his lives. Yeah. You got us the spark, but he got us a little bit of the knowledge. So it was.
You better shout it all out. Hey, I don't even like when people shout me out, man. I'm telling you, man. Shout out any family members at home that you'd like to show some love to.
Oh, my mom, Mildred.
You almost missed out on
my
them.
dad.
I was trying to lead you
my
up
dad, Samuel Constant.
Okay.
My mother-in-law, Maritza. My father-in-law, Pedro. Yeah, we got a whole team behind us. We couldn't do it without anybody. This is what the world is about: working together, bringing each other up. You know.
I love it. I love it. No.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.